still remember when you first started driving? What did you fear most? Crushing, right? So this is the story of me when I crushed my car. Hopefully, through this story, you get to know a little bit about me and how I live my life. Last February, on a cold morning, I was driving to work. I remember I was thinking, I just bought this new car, my car insurance is really high. I'm almost broke. I can't mess anything up. But sometimes life throws like ice in your way. I hit it, my car hydroplaned, and it crashed into a tree. My car was wrecked, and so was I. I left everything back in Japan and came to this country 5 months before to pursue the so-called American dream. My life was already hard. I literally came to the opposite side of the world where language and culture were different. I had a hard time finding work, and finally I landed a job driving trucks, but I barely knew how to drive. And then this happened. I mean, what am I gonna say to my boss? I might get fired. I haven't even gotten my first paycheck yet. A police officer came and I explained to him what happened, and he started lecturing me what to do when you hit black guys. And I said, hey officer, with all due respect, I don't care. I'm going back to Japan, a country where I don't need to drive. Can't trust me. The officer helped me to pull my car off the tree. Thank God it was still drivable. And I thanked the officer and drove off to my mechanic, Max. When I got to his shop, I asked, hey Max, do you think you can fix this? If you can, how much will it cost? He said, let me check it out and see what I can do for you. Thank you. While I was waiting for Max to look at my car, I thought about the decision that I made to move to this country. I had a pretty good life in Japan. I was a boxing trainer, I had my own boxing studio. Not only I was making money, but I was really passionate about what I do. But I felt like there's more that I could do, and I wanted to know how far I could go in life. So I left without really having a plan. But maybe I made the wrong move, I thought. My head was about to explode, so I called my friend Constance. She and her husband Dean helped me to stand on my own 2 feet when I got to this country. I told her what happened and said, hey Constance, I think I'm going back to Japan. And she said, don't say that, Taiki. Everything is going to be okay. You just have to stay strong. After hanging out with Constance, Max finished looking at my car. It should have been over $1,000, but he only charged me $300. And he said, hey Taiki, I came to this country with nothing, just like you. A lot of people helped me to get where I'm at, and now it's my turn to help you. I hope you do the same for someone in the future. After a long, exhausting day, I was laying in my bed thinking about the crush. It was such a traumatic experience, but it could have been worse. I could have been seriously injured or even died. Every time I call my mom, she says, if you're healthy and have a positive outlook on life, no matter how bad your situation is, you can always turn it right. The next day, I was driving truck for work. I was terrified, but also optimistic. Optimistic about my future in this country. So, what's the moral of the story? Asians can't drive. No, that's not the moral of the story. You guys already know this. So I came to this country with 2 suitcases and a little bit of money in my pocket. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make my dreams come true. I have the drive. But then the drive alone won't get me that far because, sometimes life throws black ice in your way. If you crash, what would you do? Who would you call? Who would you ask for help? No man is an island. You can't really succeed on your own. Just like you can't drive a car without fuel. My friends and my family are fuel. They're the reason why I'm still here and why I can keep on going. One of my dreams is to invite all of my loved ones to a fancy restaurant. When I give the toast, I'm going to say, it's been a long, difficult ride. I made a fool of myself, I failed a lot, I crushed literally and figuratively, but I kept getting back on the road because of you. Success is not a destination, it's a never-ending journey. But with you guys, I think I can enjoy the drive. Thank you.